Welcome back to their Seattle Seahawks franchise. The Seattle Seahawks bring an 8-0 record here on the season, as they will be facing off against the Jacksonville Jaguars here in CenturyLink Field. The Jaguars bring a 3-5 record, definitely not having the season they would have liked to have had on their year, as they are not in playoff contention whatsoever. A loss here today could definitely diminish their chances, considering that they would turn to 3-6. As we see, the tight ends today are Jimmy Graham and Julius Thomas, both premier tight ends in the NFL. Julius Thomas was a premier tight end with the Denver Broncos. He didn't play this year in real life as he was injured, but he is definitely a good player in this video game. Matthew Lane will be out for this game. He would be starting. He was about an 82 overall. Instead, Zach Austin will be starting for him because he is injured, and Zach Austin is about a 68 overall. Here comes Russell Wilson having a terrific season. Definitely number one in that MVP voting. 1st and 10, first play of the game, read option. It's handed off to Sheldon Parker, who runs through a couple of defenders and moves it to the 38, picking up 14 yards. 3rd and 4 now. Wilson hands it off to Sheldon Parker. This time it is not a read option. He is barely touched. He gets the first down. Seahawks moving to the 49 of Jacksonville. Play action. Wilson throws and he finds Tyler Lockett for the reception over the middle, moving to the 24 of Jacksonville. 3rd and 6 now on the 20. Wilson has time to throw. Still has time to throw. He throws left side. He finds Jimmy Graham. Jimmy Graham will make the reception. Seahawks settle for 3. And here comes Zach Austin. Not having that good of a season thus far. And he's only playing his second game, as the last game their quarterback did get hurt. 1st and 10 now on their own 20. 8:53 left in the first quarter. High snap. Austin hands it off to Young. Young only gets 1 yard. 2nd and 9 now. Austin drops it to pass. He has time to throw. He throws right side and he finds Young once more. He makes the reception, only picking up 7 yards. 3rd and 2 now on their own 28. Austin hands out to Young. Young is going to be stuffed by Chancellor. It's a fumble, but his elbow was down on the play, and that will be coming back, and the Seattle Seahawks will not get the ball yet, as there is going to be a 4th and 1. And here comes the punt return. Lockett back in the backfield, getting this punt at his own 17. Here he goes. Tyler Lockett running out to the left side. Makes a nice juke move. He still has plenty of room to run with. Can he beat the punter? Can the punter... No, he will not beat the punter. The punter is able to tackle Tyler Lockett, and the Seahawks move to the 25 though. Good field position, pitch out to the left side. Parker, he has a nice run moving to the 11. 4 rushes for 40 yards for Sheldon Parker here today. 1st and 10, Parker gets it once more. He tries to get into the end zone. Another good rush. 5 rushes for 48 yards. Pitch out to the right side. Parker is going to run this one into the end zone, and the Seahawks hop out to, or at least jump out to a nice 10-0 start here against the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Seahawks have been dominating all season long, as they will look to go 9-0. They are definitely on the right path thus far. Throwing left side is Austin. It is almost picked off by Jeremy Lane. He can't hang on to the ball. 2nd and 10 now. Austin play action. Has time to throw. Still has plenty of time to throw. He's going to throw right side. Sherman is going to try to... Basically, he's going to bat the ball away, and Mohamed Sanu is not able to make the reception. 3rd and 10 now. Austin drops the pass. He throws, and he's going to find Hart. Hart makes the reception. Chancellor misses the tackle. Sherman trying to cover for Chancellor, and he can as well. And Austin to Hart. And the Seattle Seahawks give up a touchdown. It was definitely a blown touchdown there. Cam Chancellor could not make the tackle. A bit of weird tackling there on the Seattle Seahawks part, and they give up a touchdown. It was what was basically blown coverage. And then he made them pay. Hart made the Seattle Seahawks defense pay. Sherman kind of backtracked. Was not good job by the Seattle Seahawks. Not good execution. Seahawks give up a touchdown. 7-10 ball game. Play action. Wilson rolls out to the right side. He's going to throw on the run to Tyler Lockett. He makes the reception, picking up the first down. He's been efficient all year long. After a holding penalty on the Seattle Seahawks, Sheldon Parker gets the handoff, and he moves it to the 35, picking up 9. 2nd and 11 now. Wilson drops it to pass. He's going to throw left side and finds Tyler Lockett. Tyler Lockett's going to take this one to the 35-yard line. Moving from our own 35 to the 35 of Jacksonville. Sheldon Parker gets the handoff here. He moves it not much, and the Seahawks have to settle for 3 points again. But they are good on 3 drives thus far. All of them in some kind of points. Wagner's going to make a nice hit on Young. Back-to-back nice hits for Bobby Wagner. 3rd and 12 now. Austin drops to pass. He has time. He's going to throw this one up in the air, and Earl Thomas cannot pick it off. He was definitely slow to react to that ball. 2nd and 4 now. Wilson is going to hand it out to Sheldon Parker out to the right side. And he's going to move this one to the 47, or at least now on the 47-yard line of Jacksonville. Wilson drops back. He throws right side. He finds Tyler Lockett, who cannot hang on to the ball as the defender batted away. Austin throws this one quick. Good job by Austin. He hangs on it for another second. He's sacked in the end zone for a safety. Young gets the handoff. He's going to run this one out to the left side. He picks up a nice amount of yardage there, picking up 10. 3rd and 1 now, Austin play action. He's going to go ahead and try to run it himself. He's tackled down. Seahawks force a punt. 1st and 10 now, Wilson drops the pass. He throws left side. Quick throw to Tyler Lockett. And he's going to move this one for about 7 yards. This is going to be handed out to Sheldon Parker. And that defensive lineman will get straight through the line. The Seahawks will not do anything on that drive. Here come the Jacksonville Jaguars on their own 3. Trying to avoid a 3 and out. Running it to Young. They can't. 2nd and 10 now, Seahawks on their own 49. Play action. Wilson has time to throw. He's rolling out to his right. Still has time to throw. He's finally throwing this one deep downfield. Should be picked off. But the wide receiver, Chris Matthews, I believe he is 6'5". He makes a nice reception. I thought it was a touchdown from that view, but it was not. We challenged it, lost the challenge, but Sheldon Parker, the very next play on the 1-yard line, will just run it into the end zone, and the Seahawks make this a 20-7 ball game with 4:02 left here in this first half. Now with 3:22 left, Robinson the man in motion. Austin drops back, he throws, and he finds Havili. Havili makes the reception, picking up 7.5 yards. Young gets the handoff here. He is going to pick up the first down. I was definitely shocked he picked up that one. 1st and 10 now. Young gets the handoff once more. He is going to pick this first down up after getting a new set of downs. 2nd and 8 now on their own 48. Austin's going to throw. He finds Sanu. Sanu is going to be blasted by Earl Thomas. But it's a good amount of yardage there for the Jacksonville Jaguars. This one's thrown. Both players trying to catch the ball. Incomplete pass. 3rd and 6 now on the 23. Austin throws right side. He finds Thomas. Thomas makes the reception. And they are in business. 1st and goal on the 9 of Seattle. Austin throws. It's batted down by Earl Thomas. Could have easily intercepted that one. 3rd and goal on the 9 of Seattle. Austin drops back. He finds a wide open Julius Thomas. And the Seattle Seahawks will give up a touchdown here. And the Jacksonville Jaguars will make this a 1-possession game before we go into halftime. Chuck Pagano is definitely displeased with his team's effort on that last drive, at least the last drive for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Seahawks give up a touchdown. 2014 game now, 2nd and 17. Wilson has time to throw. He's going to run it himself. He's running this one downfield, moving it to his own 36. Now on their own 48 with 6 seconds left. 2nd and 10. Wilson has time to throw. Doesn't see anybody open. He's going to run it himself, and he's just going to burn the clock out. And that'll do it for the first half. The Seattle Seahawks are up 2014, but they did give up a touchdown right at the end of the half. They are dominating in every category, but it is only a 1-possession game. A touchdown and a point after attempt for the Jacksonville Jaguars can put them ahead. They get the ball to start the second half. Young is going to run this one to the right side. Doesn't get much. 3rd and 11 now on their own 22. Young making the reception. And they would have a quick 3 and out. 1st and 10 on their own 39 now, Seattle Seahawks. Wilson drops back, throws, he finds Chris Matthews for the reception. Seahawks moving into Jacksonville territory now on the 43. Wilson has time, he's overthrowing Tyler Lockett on a nice route that was run by Lockett. He was wide open. Wilson misses it. Wilson sees a bunch of room to run with though on a 3rd and 12, and he's going to pick up the first down. And Seahawks moving to the 20. Now on the 15, 3rd and 5, play action. Wilson rolls out to his right, trying to look for somebody open. He finally throws to Jimmy Graham. He does get the first down. Seahawks move to a 1st and goal on the 10. Wilson has time to throw. He throws left side, finds Curse. Curse cannot do anything with it. 2nd and goal on the 5. Wilson drops back. He's going to throw, and he's going to find Jimmy Graham for a nice touchdown, and the Seattle Seahawks make this a 27-14 game. And just like that, the Seahawks get back on track, making this a 2-possession game in which they are trying to run away with this one as the Jacksonville Jaguars are staying in this one. They are definitely fighting to the end. Seahawks go for a 2-point conversion, and they do indeed get it, make it a 2-possession game here. 1st and 15, and the Seahawks are able to bat that ball down. 2nd and 15 now, Austin drops it to pass. He throws, and he finds Lee. Lee makes the reception. Now on their own 36. 1st and 10, Austin drops back. He throws to Robinson. He makes a nice catch, and the Seahawks are giving up plays all around. 1st and 15, Young gets it. He's going to make the reception on a halfback screen. Moving to the 49 of Seattle. On the 50, this one's lobbed into the air. Lee is going to make the reception, and he's going to bring it to the 25-yard line. A 25-yard reception by Lee. Austin drops back. He throws, and he's going to have an incompletion. Should have been picked off by Cam Chancellor. Young gets the handoff here. Young is running out to the left side. Now on the 20 of Seattle. 3rd and 4. Austin drops us to pass. He has time. He throws to Young. Young makes the reception. right in front of Tony McDaniel. He's able to pick up the first down. On the 6 now, Robinson gets the handoff, and he's going to take this one all the way to the 1. Hannah, the man in motion. First and goal on the 1. This is handed off to Young. Young does not get in. 2-yard loss. This one's pitched out to Young, and he can't get in there either. KJ Wright stuffs it. 4-yard loss. Austin drops up the pass, trying to get in. It's going to go to a 4th and goal, and the Jaguars settle for 3. That does it for the third quarter. Seahawks lead 28-17. 3rd and 8 now. Wilson drops the pass, throws left side. He finds Paul Richardson, who cannot hang on to the ball. Now a 3rd and 5 for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Robinson makes the reception after getting blasted by Cam Chancellor. 1st and 10 now. Austin drops the pass. He has time. He's going to try and run it himself, and he's going to be blasted by Bobby Wagner. Great hit by Wagner. 2nd and 8 now. Austin gets it once again. He's blasted again, and he was hurt on the play. 2 consecutive hits that were huge. Morris, the new quarterback, now in, as Austin did get a broken collarbone after that tackle. Wagner definitely gave him a huge hit. 4th and 2. They do convert on this 4th and 2. Cam Chancellor is able to stuff Julius Thomas from going any further. If Cam doesn't, it's going to be a touchdown. The Seahawks have an unfortunate scenario there as they do not pick up the fumble that was caused, and the Seahawks do not get the fumble there, and they do end up giving up 3 points as they stuffed them on 3rd down. Sheldon Parker getting the handoff here. He's picking up more than 7 yards on 3rd down. He picks up about 20. Seahawks running the play action here. Wilson throwing. He's going to find Jimmy Graham. Jimmy Graham makes the reception. A block in the back by Chris Matthews. If you rewatch that replay, or you rewatch that play, Chris Matthews pushes the guy straight into Jimmy Graham. I really don't even know why that was a block in the back. I mean, it was a block in the back, but I'm not sure why the AI did that. The artificial intelligence did that. There was no point to do it. 3rd and 5 now. Robert Turbin getting the handoff here, and Seahawks are trying to run down the clock. Now on the 45 of Jacksonville. Jimmy Graham making the reception here. He picks up the first down. 3rd and 7 now on the 26. Sheldon Parker gets it again. Can he get another huge 3rd down conversion? He does. Another good 3rd down conversion by Sheldon Parker. Going through tacklers. 2nd and 8 now. Pitch out to the left side. Sheldon Parker makes a nice juke. Russell Okung makes a beautiful block, and the Seattle Seahawks will get on the scoreboard once again. Basically icing this game is they will make it a 35-20 game. They will be up by 15 points here with a little over, or at least a minute 50 left here in this one. Sheldon Parker getting into the end zone. Great block by Russell Okung. Morris drops back. He throws left side. He finds Mohamed Sanu for the reception. They move to their own 33. Hurrying up to the line now. Morris drops back the pass. He's throwing, lob in the air. He finds Sanu this time once again, and Earl Thomas will track him down, but he moves into deep of Seattle territory. Morris has played better than Austin. Morris drops back the pass. He lobs one in the air. It's going to be incomplete as Lee cannot hang on to the ball. Should have been an easy reception, an easy touchdown reception. Maybe he shouldn't have been lobbed. This one's thrown. It's going to be caught in the end zone by Thomas. The Seattle Seahawks will give up a touchdown here as Antonio Parks was behind the receiver. That defender was behind the receiver, allowing that touchdown to be possible. As we look at a replay here, he wanted the pick as well, but he just could not go in front of him. Onside kick. Can they get it? Matthews gets it. He flows it, and thankfully, Jermaine Kearse is able to get onto the ball, and the Seahawks are now on the 44. 2nd and 11, trying to ice the game. Handing it off to Sheldon Parker. He can't get the first down. And the Seahawks are going to go ahead and run it here, 3rd and 8. Sheldon Parker gets it again. He can't get the first down once more. 3 seconds left on the clock, or at least the play clock. Wilson throws right side. Jimmy Graham ices the game, and the Seahawks will win this one 35-27, converting on that last play of the game, which was a 4th down. As we can see, this pre-made coach of Jacksonville is definitely not happy with his team, as they are now 3-6 on the season. Seahawks moved to 9-0 on the season, and they are rolling, as they will be trying to pick up victories left and right here, as I believe next week is against the St. Louis Rams inside Rams Park. That is what their new stadium is called. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave me a like, a comment, and possibly subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.